Alright, I hope this doesn't cut out again. Back to it.
You're out. Out. He's out. Out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. Out.
Don't come
3.
doing that to me.
3. Out.
Nice strike
He's
this
out.
up the
Out. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Come more in again.
Strike.
Strike two.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Got him. One more again.
The catcher, number 14,
And our arch
Gabriel
nemesis,
Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno. Fortunately, you have to pitch to Moreno, and it doesn't get better after if you walk him. Actually gets worse. They don't think about it. You have speed on the bag. Moreno has hurt us in multiple ways throughout the
Ha!
year. Smith?
Save.
No, we didn't get him, and now they're 90 feet away from taking the lead.
High. 2.
In there, strike two. 92 from Gilmore. We've not seen him hit that often. Got him with the splitter. Gilmore gets out of the jam. What a pitch from Shaman Gilmore.
leading off for the Rockies.
3. 3. 3. Out. You're out. 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 3.
Double play,
That's
and that
ball
ends
4.
every bit of momentum. And
You're out.
bases loaded for Moreno now. We just cannot get out of these situations with Moreno. And this is exactly why I don't want these situations with Moreno to happen. Moreno kills us with the bases loaded. Gabriel Moreno, a bases clearing double. And the snakes bite very hard.
He's out. 3. Out.
Your attention,
Ball
please.
four.
We just
Take your
cannot
base.
Now
seem to get hits
You're
against
out.
a very
He's safe.
Number 44,
bad pitcher.
Noah Syndergaard.
Randall Barea. Should we just hop in from here? Bad
0-1.
pitch to swing at there. And Newbar gets robbed of a hit.
Out.
He hit it very hard and he just didn't get it for the hole.
The batter, number 8, Death.
3.
Gonna go and
He's out. Out.
lose, we lose at this point.
You're out.
They just seem to have the better of us this game.
3. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base.
We cannot get a hit against a guy with a 6 ERA.
3.
And a home run for Moreno and
3.
just a
That's ball
blowout.
4. Out. 3.
And we strike out. It's alright. Good game. Pre-Randa Berea destroys us, and Sherman Gilmore takes the loss to Pre-Randa Berea. Bet you he lost a lot of bets on people's parlays on that one. Damian Layton getting the game one start for the playoffs for Hartford. 4 games left in the season, and that loss, where does that put us in the standings? Not that. Not that. Only 1 game ahead now of the Pirates, so we cannot afford to lose another game. The Pirates destroyed Kansas City the last game. Brian Reynolds with 5 hits. Hoskins with a hit. Cruz with a home run. A very good game from Ken Monroe. Going against Luke Weaver today, and we have Josiah Gray on the mound. Need our best hitters today. I do not care if you're tired. We need to win. No off days for anyone today. And here we are for the game for the series now, and we needed to win that game against Piranda Berea. But here we are now having to scrap against the Diamondbacks. We need to win this game badly. Have our offense here. We cannot get shut out again.
3. That's ball 4. First base.
Come on, Gray. Don't start the game out like this, man. 1 out, bases loaded for Andrew Jones.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball. Hey ha!
Back to Smith. Smith gets the play. That was huge for Gray. The rookie Jones just not ready for that situation. Like he will be sooner than later. He will be a superstar player in this game.
2-0.
Ooh. Gray not good. Bader a tough out. Strike 1 finally. Bader tips it foul. 2-2 to Bader. Bader not gonna swing at that. And Moreno up. I want to get an out here. I do not want to go against Moreno. Bader, a tough at bat. Up in the air to Toglia, and we get the out. Good pitching at the end from Gray, and his pitching clutch is one of the things that attracted me to getting Gray. So he can get out of tough jams. And Andrew Vaughn being the best player on our team. A 2-run home run. A triple from Newbar, and now a double from Toglia scores him. Vaughn a single and a double, and Vaughn is thrown out. And he gets the out against Rojas. Herrera the single. Bader represents the tying run against Gray.
Ball.
Misses well off the plate. Strike one
1-1.
with the two-seamer.
Nope. Ball.
Gray misses
2-1.
again. Gray with a
2-2.
good change up there. Oh no, a base hit. And Toglia, no chance. They just knew Toglia had no chance of making that play. It's Gabriel Moreno. Who would have guessed?
1. 0-1.
I cannot stand going against Gabriel Moreno.
That's foul.
Oh my goodness, you just never can get him out. Why did the Blue Jays trade you here, man? Got him, finally. We strike out Gabriel Moreno. We don't get to say that often. Usually it's Gabriel Moreno destroying us.
Leading off for
Donovan leading off the inning with a double and a single
your
for
attention,
Rise.
please.
And
Now pitching for
Vargas and
Arizona,
the bases are
number
loaded for
45,
McCarthy.
Carlos
And a pop-up.
Vargas.
Herrera strikes out with the bases loaded.
He's out.
Coutinho
Now
coming in the
pitching
game.
for the Rockies, number 2, Luis.
Out. Out. 3.
And a run scored to
Ball
put us
four,
back
take
up
your
by
base.
2. And now Donovan walks. And a Rise scores a
3.
run. Bond
You're
strikes out. And McCarthy a fielder's
3.
choice.
3. Out.
And a great inning there.
Your attention,
Double
please.
from Will Smith.
He's
Now
out.
pitching for
Justin
Three.
the Diamondbacks,
Martinez gets the final couple outs of the inning. I always do that. You need Jordan Hicks in this situation.
Now pitching
Left-handed
for the
pitching
Rockies.
against the Diamondbacks does
Number
not
12.
work.
Jordan Hicks.
You're out. Out. 3.
And Hicks
3.
gets out of the inning unscathed. And the base is loaded for McCarthy. And let's get an at-bat
batter,
with him
The
against the
center
former
fielder,
team.
Jake.
And he put the nail in the coffin with
McCarthy.
one swing. Let's go, Jake.
0-1.
Bad swing there, strike one.
Ball outside.
Outside, circle change. Outside chased. 96. Justin Martinez. Putting together some pitches. Struck out McCarthy. Good pitching from Martinez. And here comes Will Smith with the bases loaded. The best runners in scoring position hitter on the team.
Ball.
Down. Down again, and we're not testing Moreno.
No, that's out.
Well outside, and the runners are going.
He's going, he's going!
And I don't know what I'm thinking, man. It's not 3-2. Stupid decision there. Ends the inning. Stupid decision. I'm just going to put in my closer now, and hopefully you guys were eating something or not paying attention to the video when that happened. Jonathan Loizaga in the close the baseball game, and a home run given up in a single and a fly out.
He's out.
And we win with a double play to Corbin, and finally we don't have to play the Diamondbacks this year anymore. And I'm relieved.
The final line score for the
And
ball game.
Vaughn is the player of the game with the good swing of the bat at the beginning of the game. And we're going to hop into some Double-A playoff action now with our best team in the organization record-wise. Damian Layton is going to get a start today. And okay, Corey Chavez, the #1 prospect in all of baseball. And he had a tremendous campaign. He hit 280 this year. And he developed very well in the power and very well everywhere else as well. And the 8 on his durability is very good for us. David Park, a 67 now. He's went up a ton. I'm very happy to see that. He's almost ready for AAA too. Alonzo Anelas up to a 70, and he will be up to AAA next year along with Eduardo Chavez. Lots of people making the graduation up to AAA. And it will be an exciting year for the AAA team that's already won a championship in the second season or first season. It was one of those they won already with Zach Feenan and a lot of other people. When we had Sean Ducey, who played for that team before we traded him this year for Lars Newbar. Just a lot of different stuff, and the Double-A team has never had a chance yet. They did last year, but we didn't really feel like playing. We were more interested in the Major League, and this year I'm definitely more interested.
Leading off
in
here
this
tonight,
year's
the right fielder.
bats. And we will be doing more hitting than
He's out.
pitching.
Out. Out. Ball 4, take your base.
Very excited to hit
He's out.
with our
Ball
guys.
4, take your base. You're out. That hit him. First base. Out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 3. Out.
And David Park
Now
up with a
batting,
runner in
right
scoring
fielder,
position, and we're going to hop
David
in. He doesn't have a
Park.
hit yet. And he's going against Colin Willis. Foul tip on the cutter. Park was a second-round pick in our first draft, and
No, he's in
him
there.
along with Ornelas were supposed to be more of MLB-ready type people, but they just didn't develop quick enough. But they still are very good bats. And I definitely
No
am
balls, 2
intrigued
strikes.
with Park along with Alonzo. Alonzo kind of has some Brendan Donovan qualities to him, although he doesn't have the versatility of Donovan and Park. Can he beat it out
Out.
with his speed? No, he's very fast, but not fast enough.
Three. He's out. 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 3. Out. He's out. 3.
A lot of hitting going on in this game, and
You're out. Out. He's out.
they take the advantage 1-0.
3. Out. 3. That hit him. He's got first. You're out. Out. 3. 3. He's out. That's ball 4. 3. Out. Out.
And it's the 8th inning, and we need to do something. And we're at the top of the order, and Colin Willis is still out there pitching against us. Going for a 1-0 shutout, Alonzo. He would not
He's
beat
out.
that out. That is not the way we want to start the inning. It's Eduardo Chavez. He's jumping in the top prospect category soon.
Hey!
He's only 19 years old. He got drafted in the same draft as Pinero, and we took him over Pinero, even though we had to think about it for a minute. And there's Chavez, and he will
He's out.
round out on the cutter. That's been
The first
Colin's
baseman,
pitch
number
today to
12,
Colin. Here's the
Corey
number one prospect in baseball,
Chavez.
Corey Chavez.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now, Chavez did not have like the super outstanding year. He hit 280 and suffered a little bit of an injury. So that's why he didn't get the call up to AAA. I mean, I would have called him to AAA later on, but with how bad the AAA team was, I wanted to let Corey Chavez finish this year out in AA and win the championship potentially with this team. And then I'm going to start him off in AAA and see how he
Leading
plays.
off,
If he plays
the
outstanding
left
in
fielder,
AAA, then he will
Tyler
be on the Major League
Dearden.
roster as soon as next year. He is a generational talent with 99 potential, and I'm very excited for him.
Ladies and
He
gentlemen,
is
your
a
attention,
superstar
please.
that we want to build
Now
around.
pitching for the Yard Goats. Now pitching for
Here's a
Portland,
chance
number
to
21,
come back now. Paul shoots up.
George
We're down
Nunez.
1-0 in ninth. We have not put any runs up.
0-1.
George Nunez, the pitcher. He only throws 89. That's his high.
0-2 is the count.
Schultz down 0-2 to start off the ninth against Nunez. Puts it in play, and he doesn't even get us to the warning track. Schultz is out. And so far, the Sea Dogs have taken advantage of a poor Yard Goats performance.
Ball,
Well
that's
inside the
inside.
park there. Spears it in park. Is gonna go for no, he's gonna stay. No, he's gotta go back for that. Park almost ran himself into an out, but he stays on as the flying
the
run.
batter, the designated.
Now, if you look at David Pineros, he has a decent arm. You have to be careful, I
Hitter,
believe. I mean, this is
Gabriel
slow pitchers, though.
Gonzalez.
See if we can get a pitch to go on.
Hey!
I'll play some small ball here, though.
0-1's the count.
I'm going to go on this pitch right here. I'm willing to take the risk.
Runner, he's going, he's going.
And we put it up in the air, and this is not good. Maybe we should have let that one go and taken the stolen base, but now we're down to our final out.
No, he's
Check
safe.
the runner now after the steal attempt. Gerardo Venezuela, an undrafted
No, he's
free
safe.
agent that we signed. He had a very good hitting. He doesn't have much potential, but he might just be a minor league player to help some of these younger
0-1.
players. And good pitch in there for a strike, the changeup. Expecting
Safe.
the fastball. He checks the runner again. Hartford up. And he chops it. He's out. And the Sea Dogs take game one. Hartford goes down. Portland very excited about that one. And Colin Wiles, what a game from him. 8 shutout innings. and they shut us out 1-0. Very pathetic outing from our AA team that has been very good at scoring all year. If you look at the league stats or the team stats, the yard goals are up there. No, they're just showing playoff stats right now. Pirates lose to Kansas City this game. Quinn Peaster gives up 5 earned runs. Ashley Lasa with one of his better starts of the season. And Bobby Witt hit a home run along with Caden Wallace and Vladimir Guerrero with a double. Guerrero with a double with an RBI and Caden Wallace with 2. So we get a gift from the Kansas City Royals. Now we take on Portland for game 2 against Mata. We were only down 1-0 and we did not get a hit. A run, I mean. And you just gotta expect more out of this AA team with these loaded prospects we have down here. Have to see better results. I believe we will in game 2. Forrest Short gets the start, and he looks to be on one. The 19-year-old gets the start in this one.
That's ball 4. He's safe. 3 out.
And he gives up a free run
He's
bomb
safe.
first.
Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. 3 out. 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 3. He's safe.
Short with another
out.
home run given
Out.
up.
3.
King is out, and now we're gonna try to start
Now
a rally.
back, second baseman, Alonso
Down 6-0 in game 2,
Ornelas.
and this is not how we wanted to start our playoff run out.
No ball.
Mata.
1 strike.
A very good pitcher. This year, he was an all-star in AA, and
0-2.
seems to have had this level down pat. Let's look at his stats at least. Oh, he's only... Oh, this is playoff stats. I don't like that. How they just erased everything. He struck out Ornelas, and... Wow. That was nasty stuff. Mata.
0-1.
High fastball.
Nope, that's low.
Low below the zone from Mata. Spears it in. Chavez is going to grab 2. Down the line, and Eduardo Chavez comes through with 2 outs. Our first round pick the year before, Corey Chavez, and he is a consistent hitter.
Strike 1. No balls.
Corey
1 strike.
takes strike.
Oh, 2.
In there for a strike 97. Struck out Corey Chavez.
You're out.
End of the third.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3. He's out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4.
Eduardo Chavez comes up with 2 on now, with 2 outs against Mata.
Ball. That's a ball.
Oh man, oh man. Just missed the cutter.
Out.
Oh man, we just missed the changeup too. That would have been a nice one too. Struck out Eduardo Chavez in the 5th. Great pitching from the Sea Dogs. We have yet to score a run in the
You're out.
playoffs.
He's out. Out.
All bats have went cold. And Venezuela
Now batting,
to
third baseman, Geraldo Valenzuela.
Ball.
Venezuela, base hit. It'll finally score us our first run of the playoffs.
Got him.
But he throws him out at 3rd. Wow, I didn't think he was going to get thrown out there. That's unfortunate.
3, 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
And
Portland.
2 singles now. Alonso Negas up against Jacob Webb in the 7th. Down 5. As we know in the major leagues, though, no lead is safe, and we sure can come back and win this one. Starts right here,
No
right
ball.
now, with
Two
this
strikes.
at bat down 0-2 now. It's
Time.
going to take timeout. Alonso was our first draft pick in this series, our first round draft pick. It took him a while, but here, and we're not going to test it. Don't know if we would have had the speed to get there. Nah, I don't think Perez would have beat that one out. Webb. High fastball. And Webb has to do it all over again. Fouled it off again. And Ornelas running up the count.
Two and two.
Well outside.
Three balls.
Outside again. This time the runners will go. No, they won't. It's not 2 outs. Eight pitch at bat here. The payoff pitch coming. Ornelas puts it in play, and it's a double play ball.
No, he got
Ornelas
it
is
safe.
an error. And Ornelas 6-2 now. Now you got 2 people that can run on base now. Now it's Eduardo Chavez.
Nope. That's away.
Outside from Webb. Webb's had to work.
One ball,
Outside
one
again
strike.
from Webb, and he chased. Eduardo Chavez.
2-1.
High to Chavez. Oh, and he
Infield
popped
fly,
up
batter's up.
Chavez, the infield fly rule. And here will come
Your
Corey
attention, please.
Chavez
Now pitching
against
for
a new
Portland,
pitcher, Ross
number 16.
Harvard.
No, that's a balk.
Curveball, and he's a little funky throw there. Up the middle from Chavez. He comes through and puts up a run. A throw home gets the runner to go to third, and it's 6-3 with one out, and now it's all Colts to hit. Up the middle from Chavez on the slider. Good hit from the young 18-year-old prospect, and Schultz puts in another run. And it's David Park to come up to hit. Now it's 6-4. 2 outs with 1 out.
Oh, and 1.
And Park not happy, he missed there. Park puts it in play, and that's going to score a run. The throw goes to home again,
No,
and
safe.
another runner gets the third. It's 5-6 now. And just like that, we are back in the game.
1 ball.
Outside from Carver. This AA team is loaded with hitters, and now Gonzalez, a guy we got from Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago.
He's safe. He beat that.
He's trying to keep Park on first base.
He's
Park again
safe.
tested. The fans are on their feet waving their towels. And Carver the pitching. Oh, right
1-1.
past Gonzalez. What a pitch. Gonzalez waving his bat and waiting. High
1 ball, 2
fastball,
strikes.
and he swung. Gonzalez in a nervous situation.
Oh,
Well inside there, and he needs to just calm down and take it how he would a normal at-bat. Misses the slider, and he throws his bat in frustration.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Geraldo Valenzuela. And he is a guy that can definitely come through in these spots. High
No ball, 1
fastball
strike.
there.
we got time.
Valenzuela wants time. Valenzuela put it in play, and it's not enough. We fall short of taking the lead. It's 6-5 though after that one. Good hitting at the top of the order to make it a game.
3 out. He's out. 3. 3. You're out. 3. 3. Out.
ladies and
It
gentlemen,
comes down to the
your
ninth
attention,
inning
please.
against George
Now
Nunez,
pitching
and it's
for
Eduardo
Portland,
Chavez.
number 21, George Nunez.
Base hit from Eduardo. The tying run is on first.
The first baseman, number 12, Corey.
Now it's Corey
Chavez.
Chavez against George Nunez. The slow
0-1.
thrower throws a sweeping curve on the first pitch. Nunez strike 2.
0-2.
The young closer ahead on Chavez. Chavez strikes out by the sleeping curve. And now it's Schultz. Checking
he
the
got it.
runner.
Safe.
I don't really have the speed to steal there. Base hit from Schultz. Now he is in scoring position. A tying run for David Park. Park
No ball.
misses
One
there.
strike.
Park puts it in play. He has to get the out at first with Park's speed. And Gonzalez is the final out. 2 in scoring position.
1-0.
Gonzalez could win the game with a hit in the outfield. A base hit wins the game.
1 ball.
Oh,
1 strike.
throwing, change up. We have to be more patient. Gets the pitch. It's going to be close. His speed is not there, though, and we're out. The Sea Dogs win. We made it a game, but the Sea Dogs take a 2-0 advantage. Great game from them. Short just gave up too many home runs at the beginning of the game, and it's hard to overcome that on any level. Now we're in do or die mode. We have to win 3 straight games against Portland. And we have 3 games left against San Francisco, so I guess we are going to look at the standings before we play, and 2 games ahead of the Pirates going into the final stretch of the games. We need to win a game here against San Francisco very bad. And we have a rookie pitcher on the mound, DeAndre Amos. And he's pitching in Colorado, so you know a lot of funky stuff can happen. Andrew Vaughn at 295, and he is on a hot streak. Very good to see. 290 from McCarthy, 260 from Smith, 275 from Pereira, 229 from Togwe, who's provided power, and 223 from Newbar, who was struggling so much early on in the year that he was hitting 190 when we traded for him. We bought very low on Newbar, and we've actually got rewarded here at the end of the year, turning him more into a bench bat. And he's actually earned a role back on the team because of the bench role and his production.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco,
Yaro
the second
Estrada.
baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Tyro Estrada.
Hey!
95 in there for a strike. And Amos making his 4th start, I believe, and trying to have a better home start than the last one. Not the best pitch there. Estrada almost made him pay. 0-2 to Estrada. Struck him out with the 97 fastball.
Batting
Amos
second, the shortstop,
gets the first one down.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Perdomo. A tough out as always.
Ball, that's low. One and one.
up in the air, and Donovan makes the play. Perdomo out.
Ball one, no strikes. Ball.
Missed again to Tucker. Strike
Two
one
balls,
to Tucker.
one strike. Hey!
Strike two from Amos. He fouled off the changeup. What a swing there from Tucker.
Hey!
Struck him out with the 97. He blew it by Tucker.
Leading off.
He's out. Out. Ah!
In there for a strike.
Ball one. 1-1. Hey, two.
Strike two with the splitter. Amos. Dealing. Fouled it off to the fan side. Amos and Tavar. It's got diamond defense now.
Out.
That's interesting.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 23, Jock Peterson.
Hey.
Jock hit in fifth today against a rookie pitcher.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Jock very familiar with this stadium. He's hit plenty of his home runs this year
Ball two.
here because he used to play for us.
Ball. Down.
Got him with the changeup. Peterson goes down.
That's a ball.
Struck him out with the changeup, and Amos off to a great start.
You're out. Out. He's out. Oh, one's the count. Ball. Ah! That's ball 2. balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out with the splitter.
Aye.
Strike one, 97.
Ah.
96 in
0-2.
there.
Ball.
That was an off.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's down.
Amos with the fastball strikes him out, 95. Luis Matos.
Nope, that's down.
Up in the air, and Vaughn cannot chase it down.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
He crushes it to left field. A 9-hitter takes Amos deep. And not even playing your starting center fielder, Pinero, and that hurts giving up a home run to him, and Amos is definitely going to pitch him differently the second time if he gets a chance to make it there.
0-2 is the
Estrada,
count.
after the bomb was given up from Amos. Up in the air to Newbar. And Amos got shelled there by Luis Matos, the center fielder, and breaks up his no-hitter and perfect game with a home run. Not what you want to see.
Out. That's ball 4. 3.
Luis
The
arrives.
batter, number 3,
Runner
second
at
baseman,
second.
Luis
Against BB.
Arias.
And Rise, first pitch and
Out.
first choice at second. Amos pitching against Perdomo.
Aye.
This will be Amos's last start of the year, unfortunately, because he will be not eligible for playoffs if he even makes it. So this is the last time we'll see Amos this year. And I expect him to obviously be at spring training and
No, foul ball.
be a guy that comes up there and
Aye.
strike free. The changeup, and Perdomo was not expecting that. Here's Tucker who fanned out.
0-1.
Whoa, and he swung pretty good there. He was just a little late. And a rise, base hit allowed.
Now batting, the third
Traffic on the
baseman,
bases.
Matt
He's going.
Hit and run, and the Giants do that. The Giants love to run and steal bases and do hitting runs and
The
bunt.
left fielder, number
They play
23.
small ball.
Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson. And he just fouled off a home run. Strike
ball,
two,
two
and
strikes.
Peterson was hungry for that one.
What do
And
you got?
did he go? They say no.
Ball 2.
Doesn't offer. Up and in the Peterson 98. Sends it foul.
3-2.
Again, Peterson working the count. Changeup strikes him out, 85, and he was not on the track with that one. And Vaughn ties the game with one swing.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And now Pereira clears the bases with a double.
Out. You're out. Ball 4.
Everson
Take your
Pereira,
base.
what a story, man. I am so happy that we
Leading
traded
off for the
Pereira.
Giants,
What a
the
great
designated
trade
hitter,
for us
Luis
at that time.
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. And he did a great bunt
Safe,
there.
he's
and
good.
He's safe on Amos. Base hit. Watch out for the hit and run if you're Amos.
Ball 1.
97 Amos. Double play ball.
He's
Tried to
out.
pitch him low to get him,
No,
and we
he's
do.
out.
Amos gets through it. It's Bart. And Bart fouls it off very hard. And again, he's pulling the ball very hard. Let's try to get it away from him. Struck him out with the changeup. Amos again.
Leading off for the Rockies, the second baseman, Luis.
He's out. 3.
And Pereira puts in another run with a single. And here is the revenge against Motas. Hit a home run the last time he pulled it.
Ball 1.
Let's pitch. Whoa.
Counts
Come
1-0.
on, ump. Terrible call to start off the at-bat. And Newtbar pulled the ball to left field, and I was just going to pitch him away the whole time. Not going to allow him to pull it again. Amos.
Nope. That's a ball. Ball 1. No strikes.
Now Estrada.
Aye.
Strike one. 85 from the change. Got him
ball.
again with the
2 strikes.
changeup. Now the pitch to Estrada.
That's a ball.
97. 75 pitches so far, and here's 76. Fouls it off. Amos. And Tavar.
Out.
Maybe a future Gold Glover with that kind of defense.
Now batting, shortstop, Geraldo
Took away a hit.
Perdomo.
Here's Perdomo.
Aye.
In there for a strike. 83 at the knees.
Nope. Ball 1.
Perdomo looks at ball one. Perdomo fouls off another one. Such a good hitter is Perdomo. And Tavar takes away another hit.
Out.
End of the sixth, and maybe the end of the game for DeAndre Amos.
Out. Out. You're out.
Don't know if we're gonna I guess we can try for 7. And see if he gives up any base running. We'll be out of the game. And that is exactly why I wanted to take Amos out. He gives up a home run to Kyle Tucker. And I gotta just go with my judgment. Amos is just not gonna pitch 6 innings, more than 6 innings this year. I'm sure I'm fine with that idea. We're gonna put Patino in the game now, and hopefully we are okay. And another home run. And a single.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
He's
Number
safe.
92, Henderson.
Oh
That's
my
ball
goodness, we
4.
blew the
He's out.
game,
Ball
man.
4. Take your base.
What are we doing, bro? Unreal, man. It's 4-4 now, and this was such a good game. And now Amos is not going to get the win. I'm not happy at all. Base hit, and that's 2 or more runs. Unbelievable. We blow the game in the 7th to the Giants, and this is what we do all year to the Giants, and we just never can beat
The
them.
right field.
I'm frustrated more than ever,
Out. You're out. 3.
and we don't
Ball
get any
4.
hits,
Take your base. 3.
and the game
3.
is over essentially.
3. 3. He's out. That's ball 4.
Amos was pitching amazing, and now
3. Out.
it's over. The Giants win. Woo! That is frustrating, very much so.
Our final line score tonight.
Unbelievable. 4 innings pitched and only 1 hit allowed from Seth Corey. He just seems to own our lineup. And that hurts us in the standings. 1 game ahead of Pittsburgh now, as they beat Cincinnati 5-2. We need to win a game against San Francisco in order to make the playoffs. And that game was the game to win, and they just stole it from us like they always do. The Giants are a frustrating team to play against. And if they don't let me make it to the playoffs, I'm going to be very upset at the Giants. Here we are in the 3rd game, and this is an elimination game for us. We've not done a good job here as well.
Three. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. He's out. Out. 3. Out.
They take a 1-0 lead.
Out. 3. 3. Out. Out. You're out.
They are shutting us out 2-0 now.
Out.
Here's Valenzuela against Shergott.
0-1's the count.
94 high. A 4th-round pick was Valenzuela. I guess he just didn't get signed.
No ball.
It was the durability. They did not
Oh,
want
two
to
strikes.
sign him for that, and I guess that would make sense. We did not draft Valenzuela. We found him in the free agency, and we just decided to add him to the roster here. And Valenzuela into a double
He's up.
play.
Out.
Unfortunate there.
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. That's ball 4.
The first
Corey
base is
Chavez
number
with
12,
2 on.
Corey Chavez.
Ball 1. One ball, one
Slider
strike.
for a strike.
Ball.
Missed a pitch that hit there with the slider.
3-2. He's out. 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 Ball 4. Take your base.
Here is Eddie Perez with 2 on. And Perez put it in play, but not in a spot to
Ladies
get a
and
hit.
gentlemen, please join us.
Looking all but over for
You're
us
out.
here in
3.
this elimination game.
3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out.
Your
In the
attention,
9th
please.
inning, down to our last
Now
3
pitching
outs of
for
the
the
season
Sea Dogs.
against a pitcher we
Number
haven't
21,
hit.
George Nunez.
0-1.
Oh
0-2.
my goodness, how do we not crush that one? And we get it away, and we are out with Chavez.
Out. Oh, 1's the count.
And
No
this
balls, 2
slow
strikes.
pitching is just so hard to get used to compared to what we see in the majors. And he just is a great pitcher. He's not a thrower, he's a pitcher, and he's just out pitching us. We cannot get a base runner. Down our last out, we
0-1.
chase. Just terrible at bats here to end our AA season. And in play, and a base hit. We are alive with a lucky base hit there from David Park. He just puts it in play.
0-1's the count.
Gonzalez.
Safe.
It's a base hit from Gonzalez. Park's going to go to third. And now the tying run coming
Now
up to
batting,
plate. It's
third
Geraldo
baseman.
Valenzuela.
Geraldo Valenzuela.
Oh and 1.
A slow-mo pitcher. Ahead 0-1. That
No
one's
ball,
low
two
down
strikes.
0-2.
Time is out.
Takes a timeout. He just didn't give him a single pitch, and Hartford
Out.
season ends in a 3-0 sweep in the playoffs. Not the way you want to end a great winning season. We do not win a game in these playoffs. We do not score many runs other than the second game. Not the way you want to end a year. Now you look at the standings. One game ahead of the Pirates we need to win. Michael Kopech against Corbin Burns. Not ideal. Severino going against Nick Liendo and Antonio Sensatella. Man, I wish I was going against Antonio Sensatella. I'm going against Corbin Burns and Jack Flattery. Unrest. These are tough games to win here. This is for the playoffs. If we win, we're in. If we lose, then Pittsburgh takes it. I don't care about Mike Zunino. Michael Toglia has the flu, and I sympathize with the flu very much, and I'm not going to even make a joke or anything about the flu, so I'll leave it at that, and I'll give Michael Toglia the day off. I'm not going to. That's fine with me. Montgomery only hit at 194, but the flu is no joke, and he will have the day off. Even though this is the most important game of the year, that I value that. You know, that's a tough one. You know, not something you see, and definitely a game you need, but I'm not gonna fault a player for being sick. It's Game 7 of the
Leading off
World
tonight
Series,
for
though.
San
I might have
Francisco.
to have you play, and
Ball 4, take your base.
it's not
He's
so.
safe.
And you
3.
escape a jam there.
You're out. 3.
Now they're in
Ball
a
4,
jam, and
take
they
your base.
escape it. And a 2-run home
3.
run given up
Out.
to Jock
Out.
Peterson,
3.
the former
Out.
Rocky.
He's out. Out. 3.
And Benny Montgomery, who was playing for the sick Michael Toglia, with a solo
3.
shot.
3.
A single
Out.
for Mirage.
That's ball 4. You're out. He's out. 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 He's out. Out. You're out.
Oh my goodness, Michael
Out.
Kopech, please. Fuck's
You're
sakes, man.
Your attention, please.
He's out. 3.
Now pitching for the Rockies,
Out.
number 36, Spencer
Vaughn with a home
Howard.
run, and it's 4-2 now.
3. You're out. Out. 3. He's out.
And now it's 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Giants,
Out.
number 49,
Out.
Randy
You're out. 3.
Rodriguez.
3. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Ball 4.
Now
take the
pitching
base.
for the Giants, number
Come
75,
on, guys.
He's out.
Milo Doval.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Unbelievable, man.
3.
Number
Out
29,
the whole
3.
game,
Aaron.
man. Again, back-to-back games. And if Cincinnati didn't beat Pittsburgh, they are very much so in play at the wild card, and we are just not wanting to make the playoffs, it looks like. Michael Toglia with the flu, and he's out. He's not going to play now, and that is a big monkey wrench thrown in our game plan with Togia not playing. It comes down to one game. We look at the standings and we are one game ahead of the Brewers, the Pirates. They lost to Cincinnati. We did not clinch yet. The Giants and the Dodgers are fighting for the division right now, and we're fighting for a wild card. So the Giants have used us to get back into the division race, and now we go against Jack Flattery for the final game of the season. Oh man, this is just nerve-wracking stuff. Job security. Achieve both your yearly goals in your franchise. Did we... We reached the postseason, it says. But we're not going to believe it yet, and let's look at our GM goals again. Oh yeah, the year's not finished yet, so... Oh yeah, let's just look at it one more time. Sorry guys. First year was 63 and 99. Second year won 56 and 106. That's the year we got Corey Chavez. And then last year we miraculously made the wild card with a team that didn't have no one at a 90 overall, and we only had about 2 or 3 80 overalls on the team. We made a wild card berth at 81 and 81, and this year a lot different. You have to be a lot more over 500 to make the wild card, and I believe it says we did make the playoffs, but I'm not going to take it at face value. We're still going to play to win this game. And whoops, we want our City Connect. One of our last home games of the season, perhaps, and we want the City Connect. Eric will pitch. And Newtbar has went cold. I'm okay with that, though. Not okay with it, but you know what I mean. Do we give Newtbar the day off? I'm going to give Newtbar the day off, and I'm going to play Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo, he had a tremendous career here, and unfortunately he did not get to reach the goals that we said. He wanted to get 2,000 hits and 400 home runs, but Rizzo struggled down the stretch, and he did not get enough playing time, and he was not getting RBIs. But we will allow him to play his final, perhaps, regular season game here in Colorado, and he's been such a tremendous player for us that we're going to allow him to do it. I don't know what happened here. I want Donovan to play left field. And why does it keep switching? There we go. I think it's finally the way I need it to be. Mike Zunino, I don't seem to worry about you. I traded you just to get rid of you. I don't even understand why I traded for Zunino at this point, because he did not help me at all. Montgomery starting for the sick Michael Tobey. He ended up with the flu down this important stretch of games, and very unfortunate for him. He was having a tremendous year, and he hit a lot of home runs for us, and it was a surprise. He made the team with a good spring training, and he played his way, and we turned him into our utility guy, and he did a pretty solid job. You know, he didn't hit for a good average, but he did hit for power. And if you're going to play here, you better hit for power if you don't hit for an average. And the Giants have scored 8 in both games. They've dominated at the end portion of the games and just completely took in games from us. Eric with 15 wins on the season. He earned himself a contract extension, and hopefully he plays good next year. Or we'll have to look to trade him.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco,
Patrick Pinheiro. Did he play his whole season down there? I believe he got called up at some point, but a pretty spectacular rookie year. I don't know why he's not in the rookie year conversations. A good leadoff hitter with 31 RBIs and 3 home runs. Man. And just a very good player. And we did have an opportunity to draft him. We missed out on that opportunity by choosing Eduardo Chavez, and he looked to be more MLB ready, but in fact, Pinheiro was the one that was more MLB ready. And he leads off with a single, and a triple scores him, and a single scores both. And now, down. It seems to be every game we're down, and now we tied a game. Singles from everyone.
3. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. 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 You're out. 3. He's out. 3. Out. Out.
Now it's a pitching fest. Rizzo with a double.
You're out. He's out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. Out. 3. Out. Out. He's out. You're out. Out. Out.
Pereira finally
Ball 4.
breaks
Take
up
your
the
base. He's out.
ladies and gentlemen,
non-hitting.
your attention please.
And Keaton
Now
win
pitching
into
for
the game.
Giants,
You're out.
number 67. Now pitching for the Rockies,
I was Syndergaard and
number 44.
that's worrisome. I
He's
don't.
out. You're out.
Syndergaard.
That's ball
Pinch
4.
hitting for San Francisco, number 51.
He's out.
Luis
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Gonzalez.
The Rockies win on a walk-off home run from Benny Montgomery in the final game of the year. What a wow! Benny's came up with some big
The
hits.
final line score for the ball game this afternoon.
I wish Benny
For
could
the
be on the
victorious
roster
Rockies,
here
4 runs on 9 hits.
for the
No
playoffs,
errors. They
and
left
we
none.
get the win, and I believe that clinches our playoff berth. We finally exercise our demons and beat the Giants, and I think we allowed them to not win the division and make them a wild card team. We go against the Los Angeles Dodgers, so we win a game, 3-game series against the Dodgers, if that counts as a win. And our postseason rotation will definitely be different. We are starting Shaman Gilmore game 1. And Eric will be our guy for game 2. Now looks like they sent down Amos, and where's Benny at? Benny playoff eligible? Okay, Benny's playoff eligible. So who else did we send down then? Okay, we sent down Bummer because he's not playoff eligible. That makes sense. Yeah, Bummer came up a home run and he only pitched 1 inning up here. Bummer, man. Yeah, well, tried to give you a chance to finish the year off your bummer, but you still did what you always do. You always end up being a bummer. Shaman Gilmore led the league in WAR, pitching WAR. And what a good season from him. Only 22 years old, and we already have him for one of those nice contracts. Shaman Gilmore. Maybe if he had better run support, he'd be an even better pitcher. 32 games played, 21 quality starts, only 12 wins, unfortunately. He had a chance for a Cy Young, but he will be back and very good next year, and it will be most likely our ace pitcher. Very happy with that. Josiah Gray with 1.6. Eric 2.4. It's not bad. If you just want to look at some other leaders, Donovan 38th in batting average. Vaughn 297. And a res at 302. Donovan at 28th in hits. Vaughn was 12th, and Arise was 8th. At bats, Arise was only 15th. And Vaughn was only 22nd, and Donovan was 25th. Look at the Padres with all these extra base hits. That is so valuable, man. Almost 50 doubles from 3 different players. Amazing. The Pirates just missed out on the playoffs. Jalen Duran, a star player for them this year with the doubles. And Ornell Cruz, who's probably going to win the MVP. He had an MVP-like season, and he's definitely in line. Rise had the 18th most. 36 most for Donovan, and Vaughn had the 43rd most. Triples, you have Trey Turner from the Phillies. Still has a lot of years to go with that $27 million per year contract. Jake McCarthy had 7 triples and only 200 at-bats, so he has a chance to lead the league in triples next year for sure. What a trade we made for Jake McCarthy at the beginning of the year, and worked his way up the organization right back to the majors, and he had a great season for us. We stole him from Arizona, and he helped us get back into the playoff hunt. Rise with 4 triples. Home runs, Andrew Vaughn is the 6th best home run hitter in the National League with 35 bombs. Was not expecting Andrew Vaughn ever to hit 30 home runs, and now I'm expecting him to do it next year. He is the top home run hitter on the team, and he hit 297 to go with those 35 bombs and almost 100 RBI. So a fantastic year from Vaughn, and he's only making $6 million a year. So what a signing it was to get Vaughn for that extension when we did. And Vaughn's done nothing but been an all-star type player these past couple years. He's almost hit 300 in back-to-back years. And he's showing that power that he's brought in year 1 with the 25 home runs. Rizzo hit 25 along with Will Smith. Rizzo finishes up with 397. Maybe he'll play for a different team next year. I just don't see it for us. Don't think he'll be on the team. Vaughn was 15th in RBI. Smith was 33rd. And Donovan, 45th. Rizzo, 49th. And Donovan, 38th in runs. Took a while, and there's Smith as well. And Vaughn was 76. Not a very good running team, and that shows. Donovan drew the most walks on the team. And Newtbar did pretty good in that category as well, 36 in the NL. Vaughn was 42nd in on base, and Donovan 358, 363 from a rise. So good from them. And we don't have a top 50 slugger. Andrew Vaughn, okay, at least we have one. We need to have more than one top 50 slugger though, man. We're playing the best hitting park in baseball, so that needs to be improved. 49th in OPS is a rise. And Vaughn was 16th in OPS. Very good and productive season if you look at that standard. Wins, you got Eric tied for 10th, 15th, and down more, Shaman Gilmore with 26. But he should have been a lot higher, but I guess you could say the same with Alcantara, who was a very good pitcher. Jonathan Lizaga, 7th in saves. 39 saves this year. Wasn't always pretty with Lizaga, but he got down to a 2.47 ERA and 39 saves out of 44 attempts. Not the worst. He's not a natural closer. He only gave up 5 home runs in Coors. And his metric numbers are amazing. He's 9.7 K per 9. His fib was outstanding. His component ERA was very good. Very happy with that signing. And if you look at ERA, Eric 11th, Shaman Gilmore 13th. Sagre 43rd. Home runs allowed. Shaman Gilmore gave up the least amount of home runs. Jordan Holloway from Pittsburgh, who played most of the year with us, he gave up the second least amount of home runs. And don't see a reunion coming anytime soon with us and Jordan Holloway. Served his purpose as an innings eater, and he didn't turn out to be anything that we needed him to be. Cy Gray has been on fire lately. And strikeout, Shimon Gilmore is our top strikeout guy, 13th in the league, 182. And Eric had a 128 whip, one of the lowest whips, and Shimon Gilmore up there as well. And of course, Shimon Gilmore led in pitch and WAR. Dansby Swanson his amazing on-base percentage and hitting. He had a 420 on base in his defense and his slugging. Just amazing baseball player. Cunha, of course. Tatis, of course. If his defense was even better, then he'd probably have a 10 WAR. Alvarez, a very great young player. He's going to be very good for years to come. Only 24 years old. Good future ahead of for Francisco. And our least favorite player, Gabriel Moreno. Will Smith led us in batting WAR, and Luis Perez was at 3.7. If you go to statistics, 35 home runs for Vaughn. He led the team. And Donovan, a great addition from the trade deadline. You got Michael Toglia with 16 jacks. Not bad. Smith is still regressing pretty heavily, and as much as I love how Smith is done, I will probably trade Smith at the end of this year. I'll opt in for his 20 million or his 19, but I'll be looking to trade it. And I've got a suitors that I think will need him, and we'll see how free agency goes. Luis Perez up to an 84. The way he finished the year. Everson Pereira. Of course, he's playoff eligible, and he will definitely be playing, and he's went up in the power category some, and very happy to see how he performed. Ezequiel Tovar, it's been an up and down year for Tovar, but his defense is very valuable, and that's what keeps him on the field. Didn't even get 100 hits. More strikeouts than hits this year as well. McCarthy only had a couple home runs, but I still have high faith in McCarthy to be a great guy in this lineup, and I think he'll hit a lot more home runs next year. I expect him to hit at least like about 15. Benny Montgomery had the same amount and only 38 at-bats, and he somehow made the postseason roster. I don't know how DeAndre Amos didn't, but not playoff eligible, unfortunately, but he finished the year with a 5.48 ERA, and that was off basically 2 bad starts. He didn't get the win the one game, but he did have 2 quality starts his last 2 starts against the Giants, and had a pretty good pitching WAR and strikeout per 9. His home run per 9 needed to work, but his FIB was very good. His component ERA was very good, so we're definitely not the last we've seen of DeAndre Amos. He will be back. He's up to a 78 overall. So very happy with how he's developed so far. If we go back, we're going to look. Shimon Gilmore at 86. His throws went up some, his pitching clutch, and his home run per 9. His base on balls and his strikeout per 9. Senior up to a 70. Definitely have to find more quality starts next year, man. It's not good enough to win. Not good enough to win a division for sure. We're gonna have to get more. If you go and look at the Dodgers, they have almost all their guys given 20. You look at the Giants, they have even better. It's very good. So definitely gonna have to shoot for more next year. Pint, one of the surprises of the team, he definitely had a fantastic year. He almost didn't make the team, and he was very good. I think he led the team in strikeout per 9. Very impressive year from Pint. Hicks did, but I mean, I could see why. Best fib on the team is also Pint. Very, very happy with the pitching this year. The hitting is actually what let us down more than anything. Will Smith was second in RBI, as I guess he should, because he was hitting in the 4 spot for so long. And Donovan, a leadoff guy, has been up there, and definitely look to keep Donovan around for next year. Always thought I'd like Donovan if I ain't got him, and I guess I should have got him sooner. Go and look back at some of these trades before I say goodnight to this video. Some of the trades from the beginning of the year. We got Jake McCarthy in April because he was on the trade block and he was in the AAA. And we decided to send him Hector Vegas, Alan Cerda, and second baseman Bronson Reynolds, some decent prospects. And then from the Brewers the same day, we were trading Owen Jones because he was not playing good in AAA, and we wanted to move off from him. So we got Carter Price and Thomas Snyder. We gave up a relief pitcher. And then in June, we got sick and tired of Sean Bouchard. So we packaged him and Feltner for Lars Nootbaar, who was on the trade block, and he was hitting under 200 when we traded for him. Then we made a blockbuster trade by trading Joe Rock and Jordan Beck for Josiah Gray, who was also on the trade block and was not playing very good. And then at the top, the trade deadline, we traded Reese Hoskins because we sold at the deadline. So we traded Holloway and Leisure for Damian Layton. And then we traded Jonathan Daza and Justin Lawrence for Pereira. And we traded Yak Peterson and Montero for Zanino. And then we traded Donovan straight up for Castro. And we also acquired Gabriel Gonzalez and 4 short for Reese Hoskins. And the team we ended up selling to, we ended up beating them out in a wild card race. That'll do it for this video. As you can see, the Yankees, Houston, Minnesota, Boston makes the playoffs. Seattle, Tampa Bay. And then a lot of familiar teams: San Fran, Milwaukee, Dodgers, Colorado, Chicago, and Atlanta is the number 1 seed. So we actually do finish both of our goals, and our job security is looking great. Going into year 1 of our contract. And our next couple videos will be us in the playoffs. And we are not quick managing any of these games against the Dodgers. We are playing every minute of the game. We hope for the best. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know if you're ready for Rockies baseball here in the postseason. Have a good night, everyone.